Ahoy!
So to start off this pirate look, I'm going to use the NYX base in white just to intensify our shadows. This is basically just a really dark, smoky eye, but you could always do it with like a matte brown. I think that would be cool. It kind of depends on your costume. My costume is black and brown and white, so I focused on grays. So I am using the Pots and Pans pencil from NYX just to help intensify our gray colors even more and add some extra shimmer and shine. You can make this as messy and as grungy as you want. Even like some fake blood would be cool, and of course a sword, which I could not find for the life of me. So going into the Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette, I'm taking Glacier, which is like the perfect metallic gray, and putting this all over my lids. And I apologize for the weird coloring. I don't know why it looks green. It was really cloudy and weird this day when I was filming. So now taking that kind of darker gray in the Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette, and the name escapes me. I think it might literally just be called dark gray. I'm putting this in the crease and the outer V of my eye to create a really dark, intense look. And I am using the same brush, so this is really simple. If you are new to makeup or you only do makeup on Halloween, you don't need a lot of fancy products for this look at all. Just some things that maybe you stowed away from the early 2000s and you want to resurrect from your makeup graveyard. So now taking a light white color, this one is called Snow. I'm putting this underneath my brows to give my eyebrows a really nice highlight. Now for the rest of my makeup, I am doing a really strong brow. This is the Milani Brow Pomade in dark brown, and I'm just using the brush that came with it. And I wanted to have a really sharp kind of look, so my tail is pretty downturned and the front is pretty heavy. And I do use my fingers when I use this stuff before I blend it out, just to get rid of any of the smudges or the little clumps that sometimes pop up in your brows. But as you can see, I'm just running the spoolie through, and sometimes it kind of smudges stuff on your forehead, so definitely do your face last. For liner, I'm taking the Too Faced Perfect Black pencil liner, and this is the waterproof formula, and I'm just smudging this onto my lids. I'm not winging it out, I'm not making it super perfect, I'm just kind of making a messy line. And then I am tight lining as well. And I know my eyes look crazy when I do this, but this is the only way I can do it without stabbing myself in the eye. So now taking a pencil brush, I am just blending out that shadow. So that's really smudgy and really dirty and looks like you've been wearing it for a really long time, which of course you would be if you're a pirate and you're in the ocean. Your makeup is not going to be perfect. So I'm just smudging this around, and now I'm going to add a coat of mascara. In my tight line on the bottom, I'm using that same pencil, and I am just smudging it into the outer corners and all the way in. The outer corners I made a bit heavier so that it looks a little bit more intense, but this will really bring out your eyes when you do this. For my face, I'm just using a BB cream. Feel free to use a full face of foundation if you like, but for Halloween, I usually like to keep it pretty light, just so the skin can breathe, because you are usually wearing this makeup for a really, really long time. And I'm just using a flat top kabuki brush to blend this all out. To contour, I'm using a NYX bronzer, and I'm doing a pretty heavy contour on my cheeks, forehead, and underneath my lip, just so everything is really sharp and looks like you've been in the sun for a really long time. For my highlight, I'm using the Mermaid Moon highlight, and this was the first time I ever used it. Obviously, I've used it more times since then, but I basically just bathed in this stuff. And I put this on with a Sigma highlighting brush, and I put it on my cheekbones, down my nose, above my cupid's bow, and by my brow bones, just to lift them up a little bit more. And this is a blinding highlight, and it is gorgeous. So now I am taking a little bit of Bella Bomba, just a soft pink sparkly blush that kind of blends with that highlight and the bronzer that we used before. For my lips, I am using another Midnight Mermaid collection piece, I guess you could call it. This is the Metallic Liquid Catsuit lipstick in Coral Crown, and it is just a nice kind of melted penny looking liquid lipstick. I thought it looked really nice with the corset that I have on, By the way, all of my costume information will be listed down below, but my corset is from Amazon, and I think it was like $12 or something like that. I don't know, I've had it for a really long time. So I'm just doing a second coat of this coral crown because I want it to be super pigmented and kind of dark. And that is about it. So I'm just going to put my hat on and we are good to go.